This is Stadium Steve. Today we are going to review the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. To start off, the biggest pros of this university is it is ranked the 27th best university in the nation according to the U.S. News and World Report. The biggest con is that it is located in South Central Los Angeles, so the surrounding area of the university is not safe at all. The good thing is that the security and the police on campus are very strong, and once you're on campus, it is extremely safe. The biggest problem is you either have to stay on campus living or you have to commute from farther away to get here. Okay, here we are coming into the front of the university. As you can see, there is security. All the gates are locked and closed. Actually, cars can't even get in without opening the gate and having security clearance. Once you go into the security guard area, they will check your bags and look for a student ID. I was lucky because even though I'm not a student, I was able to show my driver's license and get in without really any complications. So once you're past security, here is they walk right into the main part of the university. Okay, as you can see, this university has a rather unique design. It is about a square mile on each side, but there are a lot of buildings kind of packed into this area. But even though there are so many buildings and so many different departments, you can see there is still plenty of open area and open grass, and the aesthetics are still there. Right here, you can see some of the student housing if you were to live on campus, which in many respects is the safest spot to be when you are here on campus. LA traffic is horrendous, as I'm sure many of you have heard. If you were to commute from elsewhere and come into USC, it could take you an hour, 2 hours, or longer, just depending on how far you're coming from. The LA traffic is no joke. That will take you, a good hour, hour and a half, just to go 30 miles. And that'd be on a good day. You can see here's some more student housing. USC does have a total enrollment of a little over 47,000 students. And as I mentioned before, about 36% of student body live on campus, which also is a testament on the safety of the school, but also it's the best way to live because of the surrounding area being unsafe. Okay, here we are coming up on some more student housing with a Starbucks at the bottom level, which is always nice. And here on the left-hand side, this is the library, and honestly, it's one of the biggest libraries I've seen, and I've been on many campuses. And it's also architecturally one of the most beautiful. You can see waterfalls in the front. Okay, here we are passing by the School of Social Work. Okay, here we are at the USC School of Dentistry. USC also has a medical school, but the medical school is located at the University of Southern California Health Science campus, which is a couple miles away from the main campus here. Okay, across from the School of Dentistry is the School of Cinematic Arts, which is one of the best film schools in the country. Here is a list of donors, and if you read that, you can see a lot of famous names on there who have donated to USC's School of Cinematic Arts. One of the most notable is George Lucas, who graduated from here. I was a little disappointed that there were no statues of Chewbacca or Yoda or Darth Vader. But something that is here is a statue of Bart Simpson. Nancy Cartwright, who does the voice of Bart Simpson, amazingly enough, is actually a UCLA grad. So, not sure why Bart's mug is here in the main corridor of the school, but it might have something to do with the theater in the back side of the school that is owned by 20th Century Fox. So here we are entering or approaching the soundstage of 20th Century Fox. Okay, as we were making our way out of the School of Cinematic Arts, we are approaching the USC Trojan football team's semi-truck that is being loaded up for their journey to play at Minnesota, now that they are in the Big Ten. Okay, now we are approaching the USC School of Pharmacy here on the right. And the School of Pharmacy is right across the walkway from the band pavilion, which is kind of the home of the world famous USC Trojan marching band. Okay, obviously sports are huge at USC. They have one of the top water polo teams in the country, and as well as their football team has won numerous national championships. That statue there was of Coach John McKay, who won 4 national championships coaching the USC Trojans football team. And as you can see here, here is the Sports Academic Center where all the athletes hang out. Okay, here's the central corridor at USC. It's kind of adjacent to the student center. And here in the central corridor is kind of the famous Tommy Trojan statue. Okay, we are going to make our way back towards the student center here. The outside of the student center is one of the best looking and largest student centers that I've ever seen, actually. We are going to go inside here in a little bit. Not every section is connected, which is a little bit of annoyance, but for the most part, they have everything you need here. It is definitely a central hangout, and they have, mostly a lot of different kinds of food there that you can eat and relax in between classes. Here on the right that we're passing is like more of a healthy market area. But you can see it's multiple stories, a really, really beautiful architecture here at the student center. Okay, here is one part of the student center. It's a pretty standard food court. As you can see, it's very, very packed right now. There's really a lot of food options, but not necessarily a lot of places to sit. And it does get pretty crowded. And also what I've noticed is that there's really no way out. You come in here and you eat, and there's really no connection to any other part of the student center. So we're going to head out pretty quickly because of how crowded it is. Okay, we're heading into another part of the student center, which obviously is much nicer with the murals on the walls and a lot of students sitting here studying and relaxing. This is where you would go for a lot of the campus organizations. And this area of the student center is multi-leveled. Okay, right next to the student center is the USC bookstore. And honestly, it is probably the largest student bookstore I've ever seen. It is, I believe, 3 stories and pretty much apparel from top to bottom, student supplies, any other kind of office supplies that you would ever want. A huge, huge selection of virtually everything. Okay, here we are coming up to the Marshall School of Business. USC does have a world-renowned business school as well. It is ranked number 9th in the country according to the U.S. News and World Report. Okay, here we are entering the Gold School of Law at USC. As you can see, as we're entering, it's a very beautiful law school. And one common theme that you will see as we walk through here is that you see a lot of students smiling, which for a law school is highly unusual. So if there are students smiling, you know that USC has a good thing going here. Also very unique with this law school is they do have a courtroom, which a lot of law schools do not have the pleasure of having. So this allows students to get more or less real life trial experience while in law school. And here we are entering the School of Engineering. Okay, earlier I'd mentioned the bad traffic in LA. Here is another option to get to USC. There is a light rail station directly outside campus, as you can see. It is line E from the LA Metro station that can easily get you to campus here as well. But sometimes it's not as convenient as just driving. Yeah, there's not much more that can be said about the University of Southern California. It is a phenomenal, top-notch university, with honestly the biggest drawbacks being the safety around campus. But on campus is extremely safe campus. The security is very good along with the campus police. So there are no worries about the safety. And really, there are very few schools that could beat USC academically. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok. See you on the next one.